Slambo, what's up, my man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? The All-American Slambo here. So glad to be with you guys today.
100%, my man. I said to you before, everybody needs a little more Slambo in their life. You've been pretty quiet on social, but how have you been keeping?
I didn't know if you guys caught any of the latest episodes of the SCU. I'm about to drop another one. I feel like it's going to be bigger than the Marvel Cinematic University pretty soon.
How many have you put out?
I've only got one out, but we got another one dropping out real soon.
Okay, I was gonna say I seen the one, but it seems like it was probably 8 to 10 weeks ago.
There's a lot of production that goes into these things, huge budgets, and I want to give guys the best content I can. But there is something new getting ready to drop.
Nice. Is it Donald Trump huge? Your budget that you're dealing with?
It's huge. It is huge. I can tell you that. I think this is just the beginning. 2028, maybe Slambo for Prez. I don't know.
Awesome,
we'll see
my man.
What happens.
So, dude, are you keeping ready? You training hard?
I've been training. We're down here with Gorilla Smack. We're getting it. We're getting it a few days a week, every day. We're trying. I think Slambo will be back real soon. It looks like they're just handing out titles to the welterweight guys now. They're just handing them out. So I would love to, get me one of those.
Yeah. I hear you, man. I think there's a lot of people that would love to get one of those. Have you been in touch with the Braza Power Slap? Have you been letting them know that you're ready and willing to go?
I shot them a message and I told them, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go from there. There's a lot of new talent coming up, and Slambo wants to get them a piece.
Absolutely. I mean, you were on Road to the Side title season 2. We see Road to the title season 3. What have you think of the guys that you've seen so far?
There's going to be a lot of tough competition in shows like that. They select the process real well. But as far as Slambo versus any of them, I got no problem, 70 or 85. Either one, Slambo will handle.
Gotcha, my man. All right, one more for me before I throw it over to Ding. Do you have any regrets from walking away from the show?
Slambo doesn't regret anything. That's the thing. I did what was right for me at the time, and I'm sure I'll be back. I got Jesus with me, and I think the time is right now.
Awesome, man. Ding, over to you.
Yeah, Slambo, great to see you, man. Obviously, haven't talked to you in quite some time, but I'm just wondering, Gorilla Smack, you talked about it earlier. What athletes do you guys have over there now? Has that team grown or changed at all a bit?
I got a heavyweight. His name is Bobby Brents. He's the zombie. I'm telling you, when that guy makes it onto the scene, he will KO everyone that he touches first slap. When that guy gets his call, it'll be death and destruction at the heavyweight scene. I got a 170, the Red Rocket. He's gonna be on his way up. And obviously we got TJ, Garrett, and Colton. So it's definitely growing. It's a real popular sport, so everyone can't get in immediately, but I got guys that are ready.
Yeah, and on the subject you touched on earlier, season 3, new talent coming up. Is there anybody that you have your eye on? Anyone that you kind of think has star potential or could do great things in the sport?
I think Slambo's got the biggest star potential in the game right now. I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't want to talk myself up too hard, but 70s, 85s, Slambo's coming for you.
And then we got a question from our good buddy Fablich. When's Slambo's return, man?
When is Slambo's return? I don't know. I really want a new functional trainer for the gym. The first one got me a new boxing ring, and I was pumped about that. And now, my kids are swollen over here, and we need a functional trainer. So, and I don't want no cheap Sears Model 1. I want some commercial stuff. So, Slambo's looking. I made the message. That's all I can do right now.
Yeah, and then the last one from me, who are you eyeing for a return? Obviously, you had a great KO of Sean Kilmartin.
I want 2. KO Chris, but it seems like everyone's KOing KO Chris right now, so I guess that wouldn't even be that awesome. I hate to just call out saying Slambo wants the top league, but I want the top of the league. I want the top 10 guys. I don't want no undercard guys. Slambo's a star in the making. World famous, bigger than Hulk Hogan real soon.
I love it, man. Thank you so much for answering my questions.
Yeah, Ed Weiss, I'll have you here. What's it like, that camaraderie? You talked about Colton, you talked about TJ, you talked about Garrett, yourself. You have really 4 strikers, but I don't think anybody else does, that trains multiple times a week. Talk about how training with those guys all the time is helping make you and your teammates better.
I mean, the intensity's there. Everyone's got their own technique they do. So when they all kind of get together, we can work on it and watch one of us slap, and we can all kind of put our input in. But with these guys, you know, they're spread out. They're not all next to me. So Colin's taking a 2-hour drive. TJ takes an hour drive. Garrett's 45 minutes away. Like, these guys are not close, and they're still driving in, you know, a couple times a week, and they get it all day. When they're here all day.
Yeah. Talk to me about the evolution of the sport, even from Road to the Title season 2 to 3. You know, we've seen some rule changes. They're, you know, they're tweaking stuff.
Oh, let's bring that up. Is that the Slambo super step I was disqualified on is 100% legal now. So Kilmartin's always running his mouth. If we ever rerun it back, Kilmartin, it's the same thing coming. But that's a legal step now. And disappointing it wasn't at that time. And then I want to bring up, I had cut like 15 pounds of weight that day. Like, if any of these guys caught me on a fresh one, they would have been in the back of the ambulance. You know, I'm going to take them on a ride through space and time all the way to the back of the ambulance. That's what Slambo's going to do.
Awesome, man. Actually, I know Dane took it down, but there's a couple of potential matchups. We've got Fields versus Slambo, Debow versus Slambo, and then Zane versus Slambo. Anything entice you there?
Any of them, you know. Slambo's ready at the moment. You know, I like Zane a lot. Real nice guy. And Debow is an awesome guy. Got to know those two a little bit on the show. The third guy I'm not 100% sure on. So I'll pick him. If I had to pick any of them, I don't know that guy. Yeah. I feel like I would like to slap him the most.
Yeah, I think you and Amir Nuruddin would probably be the best hair matchup in all of Power Slap.
I thought I already won that title. I thought I was definitely, you know, won the best hair in the game for Power Slap. But you know.
But I mean, the two of you together would be poetic, wouldn't it?
It would be epic, wouldn't it? Be epic.
100% it would. 100%, my man. You know, we talked about you know, have you the guys that you're training with? You seen any progression in their game? You seen those guys moving along? Anything you can share, you know, with any of those guys? Garrett, will we see him soon? TJ, will we see him soon? Oh, TJ had a bit of an injury. I'm not sure if he disclosed it or not, so I'll leave it at that. But we're gonna see any of those guys anytime soon back in Power Slap?
Man, they're all hungry. I feel like they all want it. I think when you see TJ will be the most improved out of anyone. I think out of everyone that he works the hardest and he shows up the most. And yeah, I would hate to see who he gets next. He's been real hungry since his last one. And let's take that into account. A lot of people, the way they talk about it, it was like the Garrett B and TJ, they slapped each other once. One went down and wobbled all over the place. The other one didn't. Who won that match? You know, the rest stopped it. But just looking at both slaps, who won that match? Like, TJ killed him. TJ will do it again. You know, I can't wait to see him go. But everyone else is training real hard too. Cool.
All right. Well, Amir said he cut his mullet, so you have the best hair officially in Power Slap again.
To me, I win. I won. Yeah, I missed the attention, guys. Thanks for thinking about me. I really did miss the attention.
Yeah. Awesome, buddy. It was great hearing from you. I hope you stay in touch. We're always here, my man. Keep training. Look forward to seeing you back up there on the stage real soon.
All right. Thanks a lot. Take care.
All right, buddy. Take care, my man.